Minute noch. Wie gesagt, erste BlizzCon seit mehreren Jahren. Ich weiß nicht, ob es 3 oder 4 Jahre waren, dass jetzt keine BlizzCon war. Die eine wurde ja, glaube ich, abgesagt wegen Corona. Und danach haben sie keine mehr gemacht. Und das ist jetzt quasi die erste wieder. Jetzt geht's los. Wartet mal, mein Bild ist irgendwie verzogen. Hä? Warte mal. Ich hatte irgendwie nur das halbe Bild, sorry. Happy New Year. Hallo Fakestorm. Let's BlizzCon started.
BlizzCon 2023.
Woo!
Please welcome the president of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Ybarra.
Aber die haben ein volles Haus, ne? Also haben sich einige geleistet. Hallo Extern.
Let's go! How's everybody doing? Oh man, you know, this is the best gaming community in the world. Hands down. Hands down. Thank you, wow. Hello, BlizzCon.
Genau passend
It's
gekommen.
so good to be back in person finally.
Ja.
All of us. I love you too. All of us at Blizzard have missed this so much. It's 4 years. It's
Soll ich
been
lauter
4
machen?
years. You know what I say to that? That's too damn long.
Glaube ich ein bisschen leiser, ne?
Where's our heroes of Overwatch at? Adventurers of Sanctuary? Defenders of Azeroth?
Wir!
And
Wir sind
gamers
Defenders.
everywhere. Welcome!
Ach, Louis.
We love sharing what we're working on all the time. But to share it in person with all of you and to hear your stories, it cannot be matched. Meeting you all face to face inspires us, and we put this energy and enthusiasm back into everything we do. Thank you all for being here.
Wir sind in Gedanken dort,
We
oder?
have tens of thousands of you here in Anaheim, California today, and we hope you enjoy the immersive experience we've created here at the show. We also have millions of people watching right now on stream. BlizzCon, please help me welcome everyone watching from around the world.
Hä, woher wissen die, dass wir zugucken? Woher wussten die das? Wer hat das
Whether
Ding
you're a
gesagt?
hardcore or a casual gamer, or if it's been a while since you picked up one of our games, we're here to show you the Blizzard we are today and the Blizzard we are becoming.
Blizzard!
But BlizzCon isn't just about the latest updates from Blizzard. It's all about you. Players are at the forefront of everything we do, and we're devoted to supporting these incredible communities, communities you can be proud of to be part of. All of us, gamers, developers, and fans, we all are united in our shared love for gaming. The person sitting next to you or watching online and chat with you could be your next guildmate, teammate, or lifelong friend. We all have this in common. I've always felt Blizzard brings players together a little differently. Our players have made connections that span continents, languages, and generations. We all have that one story, that incredible play of the game, that clutch card draw,
Was meinst
or
du,
that
Tops?
raid encounter that your guild
Hallo,
barely
Silvi.
survived. I know. I've been there too. I know many of us have friends we've met in one of our games. A friend who began just as someone we hung out with in game, but who was there for us to celebrate our real life wins or to support us
Tja,
during a difficult
Blizzard
time.
hat auch uns verbunden.
That's certainly been true for me. Thanks to my experience playing Blizzard games over the last 25 years, I've met most of my best friends from all over. And I'm so grateful that some of them are here today. Gus, Pika, Nick, Scoodles, and of course Billy and Kaylee, who put up with my raid wipes all too
Nee,
often.
das waren und sind die Katzen. Ach so, ach
I
so.
always know that no matter what is going on in real life, they will be there. No matter what game we're playing,
Claudi.
these friends are a constant I can always
Claudi.
rely on.
Silvi, Dankeschön.
And
Für
I know many
15
of you
Monate.
share that
Dankeschön.
feeling. BlizzCon truly is about all of us, as players, as equals, as friends. As we bring these amazing experiences to more places, build technology that allows more gamers to experience our worlds, and create characters and stories more players can relate to, the Blizzard community grows. And more importantly, our friendships grow. All of us are so grateful to be part of this community. And in everything we do, we are in service to you. We know we don't do everything perfectly, but thanks to your feedback, we never stop striving to do it right. We are here to foster joy and belonging for everyone. We're proud of the worlds we build,
Ja, man kann es
but
halt nicht
your
allen recht
experiences
machen.
within those worlds bring them to life, and your connections with each other are what inspires us the most. Now, many of you may have heard the recent news about Blizzard joining the Xbox gaming family.
Oh, da klatschen nicht alle.
Both Blizzard and Xbox believe that gaming is a unifier, that we should all be able to play anywhere and any way we want to play. That when the creativity
Hab keine
of some
gemacht,
of the
Tops.
best developers, artists, and storytellers in the world is fearlessly unleashed, everyone wins. With that in mind, someone is here backstage who'd like to say hello.
Wer kommt da jetzt?
Over the years, he and I played a bunch of games together. Please join me in welcoming my friend, our friend, the CEO of
Thomas.
Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer.
Oha. Nicht Bill, Phil. Bill, genau. Wie der grinst, ist er
Thank you,
niedlich.
Mike. And hello, everybody, BlizzCon.
Phil Gates,
This
genau.
is my first BlizzCon ever.
Phil Spencer.
And it's great to feel the energy in the room. You are the reason we make games. Your love for these games truly is inspiring. I recently have spent so much time playing Diablo IV with my friends. Season
Hallo,
2 is
Fischwitze.
awesome. And I can tell you that I can't wait for you to see what the team has
Ich
planned
auch,
for
Teller.
that game. It's going to be awesome. Blizzard occupies a special place in the gaming industry, for me as well. Throughout Blizzard's history, they've pioneered and refined so much across the gaming industry, And many of you here today have been a part of that journey. Think of Diablo.
Die haben doch jetzt nur gejubelt, weil die in der Kamera zu sehen waren.
StarCraft. Spawned the foundation of what esports would eventually become. And with StarCraft 2, it was a major catalyst for the evolution of games as live entertainment. World of Warcraft.
Lüder, Dankeschön.
Changed not only how
Dankeschön.
people developed and supported games, but really it introduced a much wider audience to the concept of online communities. And Overwatch. Not only reimagined gameplay, but also the representation possible in class-based shooters. Blizzard's influence is everywhere. And because of its enduring legacy and phenomenal revolutionary development, with the
Hallo
care
Ybarra,
and
Dankeschön für 6
craft
Monate.
that is incredibly rare in this industry.
Ich kann hier nicht auf Pause drücken,
Our
Leute.
commitment at Xbox is to bring more great games
Teller, Dankeschön für die
to more
Gifted Subs an
players
Steffen
in
und
more
Alnop
places.
und Sargosch, Dankeschön
Now
für deinen
that
Prime
Blizzard is
im
part of
19. Monat.
Xbox,
Vielen Dank.
We will nurture the
Zum Glück haben wir
essence
Untertitel.
of what has made Blizzard unique.
Ups, ja.
We're going to empower our new colleagues in a culture of trust, inclusion, and collaboration to continue what they do
Dankeschön.
best. Redefining existing genres, creating new, never-before-seen experiences, and uniting players globally in new ways. In Azeroth, in Sanctuary, in near-future Earth, and beyond. It has been a privilege to welcome the teams at Blizzard to Xbox.
Okay.
And I'm honored to be able to be here to help welcome all of you to BlizzCon 2023. Having seen what's in store for players, I can say the future of Blizzard is brighter than ever.
Na, hoffentlich.
And you all have so much to look forward to in this show.
Die haben bestimmt irgendwo einen Beamer, bei dem die ablesen.
So I'll get out of here, let you see the show. Thanks everyone for the warm reception, and have a great time at BlizzCon. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. Oder ins Ohr.
How about that? You know, part of what makes this such an exciting time for Blizzard is that we've never been more empowered, free, and dedicated to holding true to what makes Blizzard unique than we are today. We are accountable for creating this next chapter of Blizzard with all of you. We take this responsibility very seriously as we learn, grow, and get better every day. This is the start of a new era. So much more is possible, and you'll see some of that over the next couple days. Coming up, you'll hear from some new friends and some old friends.
Ja, manche
who
sind
are
ja wieder
returning
zurück
to the
ins Team
BlizzCon
gekommen.
stage to show more about the games and the worlds we all love. Before I go, I want to take a moment to thank our Blizzard team.
Oh. No. Na toll. Da kriege ich auch Pipi in den Augen. No. Verstehe ich total, warum der da jetzt kämpft. Total.
You are
Toni.
some of the most talented individuals on the planet. And collectively, we are capable of building the most legendary universes in gaming. Our future,
Ich hab eine
our
Zwiebel
creative
grad. Ja,
freedom,
sorry.
our path forward is truly our own.
Toni, danke
And I
schön.
know we all
Für
stand
6
together
Gifted
with a
Subs.
singular goal,
Dankeschön.
to exceed player expectations and foster and support each other. Thank you for everything you do.
Ja, weil die hatten es halt auch nicht leicht, ne? Und
BlizzCon.
sie haben trotzdem weitergemacht und
Many of the
zusammengehalten.
Blizzard team are here today in Anaheim, working hard to ensure you enjoy your time here. We all love talking to players, so please don't be shy. Come up and chat with us. Finally, On behalf of everyone at Blizzard, we want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart to our players, past, present, and future. Thank you for your passion and your honesty. And most importantly, thank you for being part of our communities. This is what BlizzCon is all about.
Wir sind alle damit gemeint.
Is for all of you, and it's an honor to be a part of these worlds with you.
Gern geschehen.
Now, welcome to BlizzCon.
Aber das ist ja immer das, was ich versuche zu sagen, wenn irgendjemand über das Spiel WoW zum Beispiel meckert, ja? Da steckt so viel Arbeit dahinter, deswegen lese ich auch immer die ganzen Quest-Texte und so.
You wanted to see if there was more out there. Well, see for yourself.
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
See you at the finish line.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Oh my god. That was disgusting. Yo, nerf this!
Mama's got you!
I am him!
I'm in my widow era now. Wow.
Ich will auch mit dem Zombie-Joe sein! Also, jetzt vielleicht kein Overwatch, aber...
And you out there, the fans?
Jetzt die Zwiebel auch hier. Ach!
To share this experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
Come on. It's time I showed you something.
Alle am Heulen jetzt.
Please welcome
Mich rührt sowas
Overwatch
aber
Game
wirklich immer
Director,
total. Keine
Aaron
Ahnung.
Keller.
Wer Emotionen kann, ja. Wartet kurz. Geht gleich wieder. Okay, war was? Einfach kurz Filmchen.
Hello, BlizzCon!
Hello! Der Aaron ist im Keller.
Ever
Oh,
since we
was?
first
Entschuldigung.
revealed Overwatch in 2014, you have grown this
Ist ein
universe
Anti-Weinen-Bärchen,
into
habe ich leider
something
nicht
truly
bestellt.
unique and beautiful. Every single day, we see millions of players jumping into matches, forging new friendships, and showing off their skills. We launched Overwatch 2 last October, and it has been such an incredible year. Since then, you've been crushed by Diva's mech
Katze
over
sitzt immer noch hier.
26 million times. Had more than 79 million lives saved by Baptiste, and played
Krass.
65 years worth of prop hunt. I love prop hunt. The development of Overwatch is first and foremost focused on you, our players. We want our game to represent this
Do it,
global
Billy,
community.
do it.
From the release of our Samoa map, to our celebration of pride, to our first tie-in Peruvian heroes, Lifeweaver and Alari. We also want Overwatch to recognize those focused on achievement and prowess, and released our new progression system and the first set of hero mastery courses this year. And for those that just want something a little different, we've run April Fools and released a dating sim, an actual dating sim, Loverwatch. Listening to your feedback is important to us, and it's driven the team to look at changes to some of the core systems of the game.
Später,
We've
Kilo.
been hard at work on an overhaul of our competitive system, and we'll get into that a bit today and a bunch more over the course of BlizzCon. And there is so much more to come. We'd like to give you all a glimpse at as much as we're able to show you coming next year. And boy, do we have some fun things to talk about. So let's get into it. To share our first big announcement, I am honored to introduce the art director of Overwatch, Dion Rogers.
Hat er gerade ein Schimpfwort gesagt?
The energy is awesome in here.
Da war er
You
kurz
know,
weg.
Aaron and I have been working on this universe since before Overwatch had a name. Working together with an incredible team back at Blizzard. Many are with us today at BlizzCon. Creating such an incredible game with so many amazing people and seeing what it means to you all, it's meant everything to us. And out of all the things we work on, one of our favorites is to create new heroes. You know, Overwatch is full of big personalities, and it takes a special individual to really stand out. And the team has been working hard to make sure no one could predict who this next hero is. We haven't leaked any articles. We haven't leaked a spray or two. And we've left 0 hints, especially not in our recent Samoa map. Now, who's ready to meet the newest hero?
Ja, komm. Zack. Zack, 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 zack. Ich bin noch so. Mini Dungeons und Raids.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. But now that I'm here, let's have some fun. Yep,
Kleiner.
that's my name, all right.
Kleiner, na klar.
This right here is Gunny. And she can light up the whole dance floor. And this one's Cha-Cha. He's a sensitive little fella, a real hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble. Actual gameplay footage. Going so soon, I'm gonna miss ya.
Den Füße, bam, bam, ratatatatat.
Both hearts pumping. I got your back. For now. Here I come.
Der sieht aus wie ich, ist klar, Staffel.
We got him where we want him.
Boah, wie fies ist denn diese Fähigkeit?
Unbelievable.
So was I worth the wait?
Wie geil.
We're gonna have a hell of a time.
That's awesome. I love that trailer. We had a lot of fun working on
Der
it.
Typ erinnert mich an den
It's
Disney.
amazing
Ja,
to finally announce Malga.
absolut.
He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories. Ever since that first introduction, fans have been asking when he may become a playable hero. We're excited. We finally have our first Samoan hero.
Samaron heißt ja sowas wie
Malga, his
hawaiianisch,
name, it
oder?
means mountain in Samoan.
Du bist aber heute auch sehr gut
He
drauf.
portrays himself as this big,
Hey,
loud brute.
das war
However,
super.
This is just a facade. He's a cunning tactician, always one step ahead of his enemies.
Jetzt
One of
glühen
the
die
core goals
Blizzleitungen.
we
Alle
have
laden
when
bestimmt
making
Overwatch runter.
character is that people see themselves in our heroes. We're always striving for greater authenticity and representation with each hero.
Da war ja erst das
And with
große
Malga,
Feuer und so, ne?
We got a lot of help, actually. Even his tattoo was created by an amazing Samoan tattoo artist named C.E. Lufau. Malga's super fun. It was awesome. Malga's super fun to play. He's easy to learn, hard to master, with what I like to call a brutal but cunning play style. We hope you love him as much as we do. Okay. Thank you.
Gott, der ist sehr süß, ey.
Join us later today for a Malga Deep Dive panel taking place here at the BlizzCon Arena and online for people at home. We'll talk with the team that helped create Malga and also how to best utilize his amazing abilities when he joins Overwatch in Season 8. Finally, we know Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup. Let's check it out.
Hallo, Saki.
Legacy. A legacy is forever.
Dominance reaffirms! Unbelievable!
All year long, teams around the world have battled, chasing glory, hoping to etch their homeland in the history books.
That is insane! He's still fracking like a madman! Hit the 5-man rampage! Oh, what? What? Oh, there we go!
They've tasted victory, they've overcome defeat, and all along, the hopes of their fans have lifted them up.
Absolutely beautiful!
And now, at long last, the Overwatch World Cup finals are here. And for the first time in 4 years, we're all together once more, back to where it all began. Each team can see
4
their
Jahre
name
waren's.
on the championship trophy.
War mir nicht sicher, ob es 3 oder 4 Jahre waren.
Behind them, and the wait is finally over.
I've missed you dearly!
The Overwatch World Cup finals start now.
Spielt einer von euch Overwatch?
Please welcome Overwatch esports host, Zoe Gschwind.
Wow, fantastic to see all those memories on the big screen. And we're here to make some more. What's up, BlizzCon? It's so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup. This event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a worldwide tribute to the beautiful and diverse Overwatch community. This weekend, we get to celebrate teams of players from around the world, each
Man, so
with
eine
their unique
Frisur?
takes
Nee,
on
nee, nee, nee.
playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even. It's just very exciting to see familiar faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene take the stage, form those star-studded lineups, Fearless, Super, Gushue, and the likes. But each year, we also get to witness new players emerging onto the scene, taking the spotlight. It truly is a special event for a special community, and I'm very honored and truly happy
Eine
to
gute
be part of
Quali.
it all. Now, I know that all of you here in Anaheim and everyone watching at home is joining us from all over the world. As you can see, so are our players. Among them, a former 3-time World Cup champions, Team South Korea, and the only team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America.
Oh. Deutschland ist das gar nicht vertreten, ne?
That's right. Well, I tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. If you watch the group stages and if you watch the first game today, tough competition ahead for Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former champions will remain
Später.
victorious
2 Stunden musste ich noch
one of the
geduld.
other 6 teams will seize their inaugural season title, make sure to join us. Not only will you be treated to fantastic gameplay, of course, no, you will also earn special drops all weekend long on the Play Overwatch Twitch channel. Now, we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2 action on the horizon and so much to play for our teams. We got over $500,000 on the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing fans.
Das ist das Preisgeld, oder was?
Now, of course, the winning team will walk away with a big bag, but this year, each and every single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented in Overwatch esports history, and it would not be possible without all of you. So once again, thank you so much. So, tomorrow night, we will be crowning the 2023 Overwatch World Cup champions, and you can catch all the matches and all the action live in Hall B, as well as, of course, on stream. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you as well. And now, please welcome back Aaron with a few more things to share on the game side.
Thank you, Zoe. Mauga is awesome. And the World Cup matches all weekend will be so much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon. Earlier this week, we launched a new limited time game mode and special skins as part of an exciting collaboration with Le Sserafim, one of the biggest K-pop groups
Oh,
in
jetzt
the
gibt's
world.
Musik. Musik.
Everyone can
Le
jump in game
Sserafim.
right now to take part, as well as check out their brand new music video for Perfect Night. And in honor of this collaboration, Le Sserafim will take the stage and perform in the arena tomorrow after the community
morgen
night
erst.
ends
Okay.
around 6 p.m. Pacific.
Bist du aufgeregt? Nö.
Working on partnerships like this, or what we did with One Punch Man earlier this year, are incredibly fun. Yes. They provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a chance to experience some of our favorite universes and artists through the unique style of Overwatch. And next year, we have even more of these for you all to geek out about. Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all just yet, but maybe there are some other things coming in 2024 that we could give you a hint about.
Ist aber noch ein bisschen hin.
The Overwatch team has never had such clarity of vision when it comes to the future. From direct feedback, we hear what you love and want us to focus on. So, who wants to see a few of the things we're working on for next year?
Alle mal melden, sonst zeigt das uns
We
nicht.
are creating a brand new core PvP game mode, Clash. In this new competitive mode, there are 5 points positioned in a row. The center point starts as the first objective, and the teams battle back and forth over the map, pushing into enemy territory or defending their own. Once a team captures all 5 points or reaches the maximum score, they win.
Wow. Ich
Our
hab's,
initial
das
Clash
wissen wir
map
jetzt so.
is a tribute to a location we showed at Overwatch's first BlizzCon. And it's one of my personal favorites. They say cherry blossoms are a sign of rebirth and rejuvenation. And in 2024, a rebirth of one of the original Overwatch maps is in order. Within the Clash mode, we are returning to the home of the Shimada clan with the new Hanamura map, Hanaoka. Additionally, we are working on overhauls to some of our most important in-game systems.
Muss ich ja,
Overwatch is a
ich muss
highly
das machen, Tops.
competitive game, and in early 2024, we'll release a reworked version of our competitive system with all new competitive rewards. And with Seasons, one of the team's goals has been to create themes that speak to so many of the cool and awesome things that we all love. Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology, witches, and even a mirror universe where heroes become villains and villains become heroes. And of course, Overwatch is nothing without its heroes. Mauga is the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them.
Okay, noch
A new
3
Damage
mehr
Hero
nächstes
Venture
Jahr.
is coming in Season 10, and a support currently codenamed Space Ranger in Season 12. And this is just scratching the surface of everything we have in the works. Join us tomorrow here and online, where we go in depth on all of this in our What's Next panel. It will have more information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more. And lastly, for the first time ever during a BlizzCon, not only is our next hero playable in the Overwatch Hall here in Anaheim, but all of you at home can play Mauga all weekend in-game, including Quick Play, going live right after the BlizzCon opening ceremony concludes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aber ich frage mich gerade, warum die 3 anderen erst
We know
später
you'll
kommen.
love them just as much as we
Haben
do.
sie nicht
Thank you
genug Zeit
all.
gehabt,
We'll
dran
see
zu
you in
arbeiten?
game.
By the blood of the willing, we call thee home.
Oh, we took down a 100. Let's go, baby.
High priest, kill the high priest. Yes, yes.
Dude, I am shaking so hard.
Congratulations, the game is out.
Oh, I'm pumped for Diablo 4. I think it's gonna be the best.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah. I will cry. That would be amazing.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go!
Run! We really are doubling down on this idea
müsste
that you can
Diablo
look the way
3
you
mal
want,
noch zu Ende
play the way you
spielen.
want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
Mann!
She looks like me.
The way he comes in is crazy. Oh my god, the butcher.
Oh, komm, da hätten sie auch einen Clip von mir nehmen können, oder?
They revived me.
Als ich vor dem weggerannt bin.
Yeah, let's go.
There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
Will you fight the darkness?
Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Hail Lilith. Blessed Mother. You can pet the dogs, by the way.
Nee, du hast nicht Platsch gemacht, das stimmt. Stimmt, ich bin erfolgreich weggelaufen. Stimmt,
Please
ich
welcome
bin
the
entkommen.
General Manager of Diablo, Rod Ferguson.
Hello, Rod!
How's everybody doing? Having fun?
Ich wünschte, ich hätte Pommes.
Feels amazing. So glad you're here. And I'm so happy the people at home are here as well. You know, watching that was such a great reminder of what a fantastic community we have.
Bei
and what
denen
an
ist, glaube ich, erst
exciting
um
year
11,
it's
ne?
been. Now, you might have missed it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylenif, defeating our
Kennst du?
hardest boss, Uber Lilith. Now, we strive to make Diablo as
Boah, krass,
approachable
bis
and as
jetzt
accessible as
alles
possible.
in
And
Rot.
watching clips like that make me and the team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. You know, I still can't believe over 1,000 people got permanent Diablo tattoos at our Hell's Inc. events, including me. And so, you know, Necromain for life.
Aha, aha, aha. Hätte ich Schokobons im Naschkasten?
So, you know, we talked
Nee,
a lot
danke.
about the last BlizzCon 4 years ago, and back then, you know, the Diablo community was hungry. Hungry for even more experiences in that dark, gothic place caught between the high heavens and the burning hells, a little place we call Sanctuary. And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry, people who love Diablo as much as the rest of us. And it was their passion and dedication to this universe that released a great new Diablo game every year for the last 3
Die hat dir eine
years.
Schokolade gemacht?
Diablo II Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre. Remastered.
Hello,
Diablo
Rocket.
2. So it was remastered for a new generation now for PC and console. And Diablo Immortal brought Sanctuary to mobile for the first time, bringing millions of new players into our universe. In fact, you might not know this, but 60% of Diablo Immortal players have never played a Diablo game before. So we really welcome them to our universe. And then, of course, there's Diablo 4.
Ah, und
Now-
wir lieben natürlich. Cool, dass es über die 5
It was that
Monitore
kind of excitement
geht.
that made it the biggest launch in Blizzard's history. And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it. You know, we've played over 1.5 billion hours together so far, and it's your love for the game that drives us.
5
Thanks to you,
Billionen?
we've made a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact,
Oh,
our
der hat
patch
Billion
notes for
geschrieben
Season of
anstatt
Blood,
Billion.
our second season,
Null.
were over 14,000 words long, because that is how much our community has influenced and will continue to influence the evolution of Sanctuary. And if you haven't yet made that leap into the darkest Diablo story ever told, now is the perfect time to pick your class, build your character, join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo IV's 2 production directors. They help lead the teams who are building everything we do today and everything moving forward. Please welcome Tiffany Watt and Chris Wilson.
Thanks, Rod. Hey, BlizzCon. The last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo IV. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities. So we've given you a couple this season, one now and another coming early next month. So live now is our new boss ladder. This is a series of additional boss fights from level 55 to 100 that will also see the return of our kind of gross but farmable and rewarding friend Duriel, who you can go after for Uber Uniques that everybody's been sieging for. And with those new bosses dropping both Uniques and Uber Uniques at a much higher rate, and even dropping some special cosmetics, you're going to want to make your way to level 100 so you can fight them all. So in the Season of Blood, we've rebalanced the endgame, letting you get to level 100 about 40% faster than in Season 1.
I know I've been taking advantage of that experience boost, and I have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of course, all that leveling is about getting that amazing loot. So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap, and it's now more closely tied to the level of monster you defeat to get it. The more challenging the fight, the better the loot. There's still lots of work to be done with reworking itemization. In fact, it's one of our highest priorities. But this, along with upgrades to some of our unique items, is a great first step. So please keep that feedback coming. Now let's talk about quality of life. Here's a few improvements that came directly from you. All of your renown rewards now carry over season to season and from the Eternal Realm. Additional character slots. We added 2 this season, so you can create even more characters and try different builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kiovashad so you can test those builds before you run into the butcher.
Gab's das vorher nicht?
Searching and filtering your stash is now possible, and your stash is now available in
Gab's vorher
every
keine
Challenge
Trainingspuppen?
sanctuary. World bosses appear almost twice as often, so you can die almost twice as often. And we've also freed up some inventory space by making gems a crafting material to make even more room for those Uber Uniques. Those are just a few of the new additions already in the game.
Quasi
but we're
eine
not done
Materialtasche wie in WoW.
In fact, starting next week, we'll introduce
Oder
5
wie heißt die in
unique
WoW? Ich hab schon wieder
class-specific
vergessen.
rings that will
Reagenzietasche.
let you relive some of the fun from Season of the Malignant. That's right, Necromancers. Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence.
Die Taschenplätze,
Then on
juhu!
December 5th, we'll also be adding an enchanting preview to the Occultist. So this will allow you to see which affixes are possible before you spend your hard-earned gold. It's just another way to give you even more control over making just the right build for the challenge at hand. Also on December 5th, as promised, we'll have another exciting new in-game activity, a 6-week event called Abattoir of Zir. It's a highly replayable pinnacle experience designed for players who have reached level 100, slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the other challenges that Season of Blood has to offer. Those who survive will attain a Paragon glyph constructed of the Vampire Lord's very own blood. But beware, Abattoir of Zir starts difficult and only gets harder. And of course, as we near the end of Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time, not only here, but in Sanctuary as well. Our first ever holiday event, Midwinter Blight, starts on December 12th.
Oha.
For 3 weeks, we're going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter terror land, and it'll bring a whole new meaning to the word sleigh ride. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for a mysterious red-cloaked terror.
Nothing is as terrifying as Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out Midwinter Blight. From there, we are on to Season 3. We can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards. We're creating a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, where the heroes of Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world. Watch out, Ybarra, I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the Seasonal Hall of Ancients, where their name and build will live on. So, that's a quick look at where we are today. And while the live game is our #1 priority right now, we have a separate Diablo IV team that's been working hard on our next chapter. So how about a little teaser? It's super early, but as we look to expand on the story we started in Diablo IV, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
Gibt's ein Video, oder?
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child.
Oh, ich krieg Gänsehaut.
And with every step she takes, I grow stronger. There will be no salvation in the light.
Also in einem Jahr erst. In meine Sommerresidenz.
Vessel of Hatred is Diablo IV's first expansion. Its campaign will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo IV as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic plans for Sanctuary. To do that, we'll be visiting a region new to Diablo IV and a fan favorite from Diablo II. The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu. With this new story set in a mysterious new region comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish, and, of course, a completely new class never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Na gut, Billy, aber es wird ja günstiger sein als ein komplett neues Spiel, oder? Junge!
Vessel of Hatred releases
Also,
late next
Diablo
year,
5
and
müsstest
we
du auch
cannot
kaufen.
wait to share more about it this summer.
Now, before we leave, we want you to know
DLC
that it's
ist doch
your
drin in der
passion that
100 €.
drives us.
Yes!
Your feedback will continue to help us evolve and improve the Diablo IV experience for
Los,
years
neue
to come.
Klasse!
We couldn't be more excited about our future, and we hope that you are too. Our team has put in a lot of hard work, and we love seeing your love for this game. So please join us tomorrow. We have a special Diablo IV campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
Ciao! 30 Jahre Storytelling. Krass, oder? Nee, es ist noch kein WoW, Billy. Oder? Ich dachte erst 21:30 Uhr. Wo hab ich denn mein Handy?
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
I'm William Shatner, and I'm a shaman.
I am a shaman.
I'm Mr. T, and this is my night elf mohawk.
21:30 Uhr.
Shut up, fool!
This role-playing game where heroes like Leroy Jenkins.
Ach so, aber wahrscheinlich gehört das jetzt noch zur Eröffnungszeremonie.
That would be the world of Warcraft.
You're a player in the NFL, but what you're most proud of is that you've rated 3rd nationally in dungeon progression.
I mean, it was far fire.
For the Alliance!
For Azeroth! Ready to work.
Ready to work. Arbeit, Arbeit.
Please welcome the General Manager of Warcraft, John Haidt.
Manchmal wünsche ich mir, Blizzard würde sich umschulen zu einem Filmstudio.
Thank you.
Ja.
And we are ready to work. Anybody here for Warcraft today? Yeah! Big shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft teams. Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to one of the longest running fantasy adventures in video game history? Right? Generations of players have called Azeroth home. Teenagers that first played Warcraft when it was released, I know you're out there, are now parents.
Na gut, ich habe erst Warcraft 3
Right?
gespielt. Warcraft 1 habe ich
Raising
nicht
new
gespielt.
heroes to take
So
on the
alt
raids
bin
and
ich jetzt auch noch
battlegrounds
nicht.
of this timeless adventure. It's those shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out, that make up this universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft. This is the beginning of a bold new chapter that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond.
Alter, hab Hunger.
Oh, yeah. With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
For the horse!
Okay, Alliance.
Aha, die waren lauter.
Just
Hihi.
practice. We're going to give you a chance to
Hallo,
be a little
Hetzel.
louder later. Throughout the taverns of Azeroth, tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone. Yeah. I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds. But in the basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game, Warcraft Rumble. Yeah. Me too. Which puts the battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm of your hand. And finally, World of Warcraft. WoW immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure. Almost 20 years ago, WoW revolutionized online communities and reimagined the enduring entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming.
20
The
Jahre.
very first BlizzCon was introduced our first expansion.
Na
So
hier
it's
hat
only
so.
fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future. Yeah. Azeroth is a home we can always escape to. A home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life. You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures that are about to unfold. From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, Thank you.
Sehr gerne. Sehr, sehr gerne.
Please welcome from Hearthstone, lead designer Cora Georgiou.
Ja. Stellt euch mal vor, die machen irgendwann dicht. 21:30 Uhr, Faker Storm. 21:30 Uhr.
Well, I have a pretty good view from up here. It's really nice to see you all. We are thrilled to soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th anniversary.
10 Jahre schon?
I know. I'm
Krass.
getting old.
Danke.
It's a decade of telling tales around Azeroth with all of you. Whether you aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Uldum theme song. Thank you all for being a part of our bustling tavern. We invite players both old and new to join us for our 10th anniversary next March. But we have so much to enjoy before then, so let's talk about what's happening right now in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds.
Hello, Kermit.
We're setting the stage for a standoff in Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands, which takes place in Azeroth's Wild West.
Da habt ihr. Da habt ihr euer Add-on für
Two
Hearthstone.
strangers will cross paths, an outlaw and a lone ranger. Though they may not know it now, together they are destined for a grand adventure.
In the beginning, I was all alone, trying my best to do some good out there. But it didn't take long to realize that, with the right friends, everything would change.
Step aside.
Come on!
Ha! You don't know who you're messing with.
Den
They
sein
knew
Hut kann
the
schießen.
townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Right behind you!
And it was like a powder keg, waiting to explode.
Du nicht nehmen, Kerze.
We did it! No.
Oh, nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me, just when I needed it.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
Lol, ich raff's jetzt erst, dass der Schnauzer auf der Maske aufgenäht ist.
I'm gonna punch ya!
Candle Mud Slider.
Hallo du.
Let's show these fine folks some Badlands.
Na, wir schauen gerade die Eröffnungszeremonie. Es sind alles eher Teaser.
It's against me.
Kommt ja drauf an, was worauf du wartest, so.
That's right. Our beloved Reno Jackson and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale.
Keine Ahnung, Faker Storm.
They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Bloodrock Town's nefarious mining operation. Singleton decks are returning. With cards like Reno Lone Ranger, Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherlode of exciting new cards. You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands releases on November 14th.
Oh, das ist ja bald.
Now, I know you may be thinking, a new expansion. That's a lot of new cards, on top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation. And if you're a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us. We're excited to announce catch-up packs. These are game-changing for getting your collection caught up. You see what we did there? Instead of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get up to 50 cards
Nee,
from
sie
a
meint den
single
Film-Edge.
catch-up pack.
Ich habe gerade Pommes. Ach, ich schwöre, ich muss mal pinkeln.
The cards you receive will all be from within the last 2 years,
Ich geh
ready
mal
to play
pinkeln,
and
ja?
constructed.
Lüge.
All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in.
Ich will
And for
Pommes.
all of you
Hallo
here at
Bananenkroko.
BlizzCon
Ich mach
in
mir es.
person,
Ich geh pinkeln
or
und mach
those
mir
of you at home
Pommes.
who purchased either BlizzCon
Die
collection,
Katze, die liegt hier wieder
we're
quer
also
über den Tisch.
gifting you a few more packs.
Louis. Weiter Schlummi.
For anyone who's been away for a while, all of these packs can add up to hundreds of cards. We'll also be adding quite a few of them into pre-purchase bundles for Showdown in the Badlands. We hope to see all of you getting some amazing cards and filling in or beginning your Hearthstone collection on November 14th. All right. I feel like we might have some Battlegrounds fans out here. Yeah. So you might remember then that the last time we were all together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds. What started as an experiment became a huge part of the game and a fun way to play in the tavern. But playing together is what inspired the new mode we're debuting here today. Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately, you play against each other. What if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play. Battlegrounds Duos. With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending cards back and forth between teammates, now you can fight with your friends instead of against them. We were inspired by the Battleground community's creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take the crown together. For those of you here in person, grab a friend or make a new one, because you can try Battlegrounds Duos here at BlizzCon right now at the Hearthstone demo area. We're planning to launch this new way to play for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds. It makes the dream work. We love teamwork. If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and other members of the Hearthstone team in the tavern. For you worthy opponents out there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team. Or, if you want to catch up after 4 years away, pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
Der Drache denkt so, was zur... Wollt ihr das eigentlich on-stream sehen? Rumble? Kannst du trotzdem on-stream spielen? Tja, und nix, ja. Wie cool. Batsch.
Please welcome, from Warcraft Rumble, executive producer Vic Sarath.
Herrlich. Hallo Vic.
You gotta love Anixia. She didn't even use deep breath there.
Yeah.
Hello, BlizzCon. Last year, the team and I announced we were working on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go. And as you just saw, we've had a ton of fun and poured a lot of love into making this game.
Psych, psych, psych.
Warcraft Rumble is an action strategy game with a deep PvE campaign, a dynamic PvP mode, and so much more. It's a game filled with familiar faces. You'll mix and match miniature versions of characters from the Warcraft universe to make your very own army as you take on opponents.
It's a handy game.
So, if you've ever wanted to see Jaina command an army of Murlocs,
Der Edge, der kriegt gar nichts mit.
Angry chickens, apparently. This is your opportunity. By combining leaders, troops, and spells from 5 families, Alliance, Horde, Beasts, Undead, and my personal favorite, Blackrock, you'll battle your way through maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end. Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics, so you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign and beyond. Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined with a big dose of what our team calls joyful chaos. When we set out to make this game, we wanted to offer a variety of challenges no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game. And for those of you that played the beta and gave us your feedback, thank you so much. It's because of your support and the hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really special on our hands. Now, let's take a look at the result.
Ich habe noch nicht reingeguckt. Oh.
I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now. This is such a huge moment for us, and we're so all excited to have you join us. And for those of you in the audience with me today, let's bring down the Wi-Fi together. You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here. Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for those of you looking for an especially unique challenge, we even have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves. We've got maps with verticality, capture points, resources, traps, and all kinds of other contraptions. Each map was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle?
Deutlich besser als erwartet. Weil, wie es schon am Sack in der Halle, 80 Maps ist schon eine Menge, ne?
Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normagon and the Dead Mines, where you equip your armies with game-changing relics until your run is over.
Ich liebe Rumble.
Or jump into PvP and duke it out with other players on maps inspired by some of the most legendary maps and battlegrounds found in World of Warcraft. You can even join a guild and work together with your friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say... Nice. That's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming. For starters, we're going to be releasing a new mini with each season. And that also starts right now.
Was bedeutet das in New Mini?
Season 1 of Warcraft Rumble
Mama
is
geht auf, ich
live.
müsste es erst
The
runterladen.
latest addition to our growing roster of minis is none other than the Banshee Queen herself.
Oh. Oh. Neue Figur.
We're also working on even more ways for you to play with or against your friends. And that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble, raids.
Ja, hallo? Alles.
Make sure to join our Warcraft Rumblings panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store for the future of this game.
Aber die Raids musst du dann auch wieder zu
Now,
mehreren
BlizzCon,
machen
before I
wahrscheinlich.
go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our
21:30
RTS roots,
Alucard.
where Warcraft began almost 30 years ago. It is really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft by people with deep roots in the universe. No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble. Thank you so much, BlizzCon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in game.
Please welcome Executive Producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Was hat denn die für einen fancy Umhang an?
What's up, BlizzCon? Oh, I'm so excited to see you all here. This is fantastic. Well, can you believe we've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 20 years? You know, 2004 was a while ago, right? You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases
Ja,
and
stimmt.
got our gifts. Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one.
Ja. Da waren ja teilweise 4 CDs
Across
drin.
nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas!
Knall! Haha. Ich habe ihre Rede geschrieben, deswegen wusste ich das jetzt.
So many others. And together we've jumped through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend. And we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword. During that time, gaming has changed. And you have changed. And so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both modern and classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action. My friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Nearly 20 Jahre. 2024 sind es 20.
As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion. And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore. So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard, but you go again. We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year. And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Scheiße, meine Pommes im
And while
Ofen.
there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next. We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is coming.
Haben sie es echt gemacht.
And it's coming with hashtag changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic. So now, let's jump into the Wayback Machine and get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
Wo schnell die Pommes? Nee, ich kann nicht. Oh nein, jetzt machen die doch wieder Sturmwind kaputt. Ach, zu Kata kamen die Borgen? Das wusste ich gar nicht mehr. Wird der Lichtling verschwinden? Ah, Classic ist ja auch nicht verschwunden. Also BC ist ja auch nicht verschwunden, oder? Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr. Nee, stimmt, BC ist verschwunden, ja. Oh, das war so ein heftiger, blöder Fight, ey.
It is time to end this.
All Azeroth shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end. Deathwing has sundered this world, so that its true lords may return.
Cooles Video.
Trespassing of my domain. Die.
Das kannst du halt auch nur machen, weil es schon mal da war und du genau weißt, was für Content kommt, ne? Kata war mein letztes Add-on, wo ich richtig gespielt habe. Ist ewig her. Ich muss ja immer nach meinen Pommes gucken.
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year. All right. Now, over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is vanilla wow with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock? Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can.
Hatte das nicht irgendeiner von euch angekündigt? Dass es sowas geben wird? Niki, glaube ich.
You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards.
Tennisplayer haben die
Then,
geschrieben.
after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will
Ja, das
go.
könnte interessant
If you're
werden.
here at BlizzCon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall. So, if you love Classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out. For all of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing. WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th.
Ich dachte jetzt, sie sagt a few minutes.
For more information on the Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my Dragon Riders in Modern WoW.
Classic 23:30 Uhr wäre Classic Panel.
Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days. I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one. Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
Los!
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
Ich spieße mit gleicher Hyperspannung. Meine Pommes! Hallo Chris! Oh, ich verpasse es jetzt bestimmt. Und der war ja weg und der ist jetzt wieder da, ne? Das habe ich richtig in meinem Kopf, oder?
What up, BlizzCon? Holy smokes! Horde, where you at? Alliance! BlizzCon as one!
Kermit, ich gehe auf solche Aussagen gar nie ein.
Thank you.
Reiß dich mal ein bisschen zusammen.
Thank you, guys. It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year, being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft.
Me too.
Number two, you know what?
Eine kleine Träne. Schon wieder die Zwiebel? Ja.
And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again. As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning?
Ich muss mir das jetzt auf dem Handy anmachen, damit ich gleich nach meinen Pommes gucken kann.
So given that... What was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next? Right? What expansion hook? What single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion?
Komm gleich wieder.
We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years? Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen.
And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization? What is the real purpose?
Mein Handy ist ein
of all
bisschen
of their
schneller.
cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world?
Titan. Aber das war ja klar, oder?
BlizzCon. All of these hooks. And 100 more. 68. Carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic. A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Da wären wir dann fast 60.
BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon? We call this storyline the World Soul Saga. The World Soul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
Wow.
Come on now.
WoW bis zur Rente. Juhu.
Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to. We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose. And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So, it's coming.
Deswegen habe ich keine Kinder, ja, damit das nicht passieren kann.
Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
Was bedeutet Glimpse? Was bedeutet Glimpse?
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon?
Was bedeutet Glimpse? Weiß ich nicht. Einblick.
My friends, I'm gonna
was?
warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead.
Ein Einblick
Actually,
in
I'm
die
just
nächsten
kidding.
3
They ain't
Erweiterungen?
mild. Buckle up. Are you ready, BlizzCon? The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft, The War Within. In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet. But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, You, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming. Talk to me, BlizzCon. The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight.
Oh, das hat bestimmt was mit Elun dann zu tun, oder? Was meint ihr?
You will be returning, ready, to the old world. To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas. There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Schaffen wir. Schaffen wir, gar kein
Of course,
Problem.
BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to
Mit links. Aber Elun kann da schon eine Rolle
the
spielen,
third
bestimmt.
part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, the last Titan. In this chapter, you will again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend.
Wir waren ja schon mal in der alten Welt.
And
In
there,
der...
at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth.
In der bronzene Drachenschwarm-Kampagne. Waren wir in der alten Welt.
There, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time. And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope, our
It's
dear
called
hope,
Surface.
is that you can see
Selitus, hat
when it comes
gesagt.
to WoW storytelling.
Selitus.
We ain't screwing around.
Also der Untertitelschreiber ist kein Warcraft-Spieler.
We are playing for all the marbles. We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now. Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. Thank you.
Grümmelt, du glaubst doch nicht, dass das jetzt was mit Microsoft zu tun hat. Genau.
Or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago. Now is the time to come home. Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight. Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever. Now.
Er hat auch so eine gute Stimme, oder?
In a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little
Cinematic time,
something
please.
to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the World Soul Saga
Ich habe auch ein bisschen Angst, dass wir jetzt gespoilert werden, dass irgendeiner unserer Hauptcharaktere stirbt. Oder ich habe es falsch verstanden. Das ist Anduin. Der Untertitel. Anduin. Lol. Fral?
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I'm not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Hear me.
They're getting worse.
Also die sind dort, glaube ich, in Silitus, wo die gerade
Whatever's
sitzen.
I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Sag es doch. Endlich geht's weiter, sagt er. Dragonflight ist seit einem Jahr erst draußen. Aber er Der Chris hat nicht so viel versprochen. Er hat was von herzzerbrechenden Momenten gesagt, ja. da war einer.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion, Xal'atath, a harbinger of the void. The void brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world. The last time we saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again, and it turns out she was right. And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
My visions are not the same as the others.
Wieso ist das jetzt so Rumble-Effekt?
No radiance, no song, just
Oder ist so ein Ingame-Cinematic, hä?
taunting me from below. The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Aber so rein optisch war da jetzt nicht so viel Neues an den Gebieten, oder?
In the war within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have warbands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmogs.
Ooh.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more. Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
Habt ihr eure neue Rasse? Da ist er.
I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year. And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Ja, weil wir nämlich die Charaktere da drin spielen. Sonst würde da niemand rumlaufen. Noch mehr Zwerge zum Wegschnipsen.
Thank you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players.
Wie die Kleine da unten in die Kamera guckt, das seht ihr gar nicht. Er meint, die kennt davor ist. Da haben die sich wieder WoW für den Schluss aufgehoben, ne? Genau, ich meine Mist. Teller hat's wieder erfasst. Aber das ist jetzt wieder so episch, ne? Und wenn wir es dann wieder gesehen haben, das ist wie mit Dragonflight. Dann ist es wieder so, oh, wir brauchen was Neues. Jetzt finden wir das alles so toll und ich finde das immer noch toll. Und ich hasse das, wenn die Leute dann kommen und sagen, oh, das ist so ausgelutschter Content. Hä, wir waren alle mal so hyped drauf. Freut euch doch einfach weiter drüber. Nein, das war nur die Eröffnungszeremonie.
Virtual production made simple.
Das war nur die Eröffnungszeremonie. In einer halben Stunde geht's weiter. Ich spiele immer noch Dragonflight und hab Spaß. Ja. Okay, Patch spielen nächste Woche macht gar keinen Sinn. Ein neues Add-on kommt ja gleich. Wird sich was am Abo ändern wegen Microsoft? Haben sie nichts gesagt. Ist doch logisch, dass die WoW zum Schluss bringen, weil 70% nur wegen WoW hier sind. Ja, wahrscheinlich. Kannst du schon kaufen. Da geht ja dann fließend über, wenn es 21:30 Uhr das WoW-Panel kommt. Ja. Seid ihr da schlau geworden, was die Add-ons machen? Hey, ja. Das wird halt eine Saga. Die nächsten 3 Add-ons gehören zusammen. Ich freue mich jetzt schon auf nächstes Jahr. Dragonflight ist immer noch gut. Dieses Mythisch Plus-System, dieses Mini-Dungeon, diesem Gefühl. Ich finde WoW auch immer noch, also keine Ahnung. Alle Panels sind kostenfrei dieses Jahr für alle zu gucken.
We thank you.
Will you save us?
Will you make them suffer?
Can your shadow be our light?
Aber das WoW-Panel geht dann 2 Stunden. Ein Add-on, 2 bezahlte DLCs. Keine Ahnung. Werden wir sehen. Also, ich kann es nur noch mal sagen, ja? Wir müssen einmal ein Add-on kaufen. Und wir haben, ich meine, es ist ja egal, wir haben sowieso das Abo, den Abo-Preis, den man mit Ingame-Währung bezahlen kann, so wie man auch Add-ons mit Ingame-Währung bezahlen kann. Ich finde, bei WoW irgendwie über den Preis zu meckern, wirklich jammern auf allerhöchstem Niveau. Die haben, seit es World of Warcraft gibt, die Preise nicht erhöht von den Abos. Also, nee, keine Ahnung. Ich hab da kein Verständnis, wenn man darüber meckert.
In the beginning, I was all alone.
2 Stunden spielen die den ersten Teil der Saga. Hä? Was mit 2 Stunden? Neuer Kinofilm wäre noch geil. Aber ich glaube, das hätten sie jetzt in der Eröffnungszeremonie schon mitgesagt. Ist sogar billiger geworden, wenn man es so nimmt, ja.
You don't know who you're messing with.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Let's move!
And it was like a powder keg.
Was ist denn das jetzt so laut?
To explode.
Ist auf 5% jetzt runtergestellt. Selbst wenn das Abo dann 30 € kosten würde im Monat, sollte man daran denken, dass man es auch noch viele andere Spiele... Ja, das ist ja wieder was anderes. Game Pass, ich rede ja jetzt wirklich nur vom reinen WoW-Abo. Seit 20 Jahren haben die den Abo-Preis nicht erhöht.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
Und es gibt andere Spiele, wofür du viel mehr Geld bezahlst, wenn du das kaufst und wofür du viel weniger Playtime hast, ja? Da gehen wir rein in den Vorverkauf. Jiha! Der Tuni. Halt, stopp, Tuni. Lass auch noch ein bisschen was für mich übrig, bitte.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Aber Leute, da wir ja morgen um 8 wieder losstreamern, würde ich sagen, könnt ihr euch den Rest selber angucken? Weil wenn ich jetzt mit euch anfangen würde, das zu gucken, um 8, es wird immer früher. Hä? Nee? Na doch. Das geht bis 23:30 Uhr und danach kommt noch das Classic. Nee, abgelehnt. Morgen um 10 oder so. Weil ich kann hier gerne den Stream laufen lassen und ihr beschäftigt euch selber. Hab gehört, hier gibt's gleich BlizzCon. Hallo Zwoschos. Ja, ja. Mhm. Hast du damit angefangen? Musst du auch zu Ende bringen. Ist doch zu Ende. Eröffnungszeremonie habe ich mir mit euch zu Ende angeguckt. Hallo Just for Fun. Hallo Fumanchu, du warst schon die ganze Zeit da, ne? Oder? Oh, wartet, jetzt kommt noch mal Dingens. Wartet, das können wir uns noch mal angucken. Das können wir uns noch mal angucken. Ich werde es ja wieder vom Blizzard bekommen. Ich muss mir das jetzt nicht im Vorverkauf holen. Gar kein Problem. Ach, jetzt haben sie es mit Anduin übersetzt. Da ist bestimmt einer hingegangen und hat gesagt, Alter, da heißt Anduin und nicht End-Du-Win. Ja, also.
Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
Das wird bestimmt ein Meme, dieses End-Do-Win. Das wird bestimmt ein Meme, ey. Safe.
It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Ja, ein Classic war ein Stöpsel, ja.
Something,
Hallo, Itchy.
someone is calling out from the heart of the world.
Das sollte auch gewinnen, ist doch ein Ali. Oh, wow. Das nächste Add-on wird eine ganze Saga und besteht aus 3 WoW-Add-ons. Itchy. Die aber schneller kommen, also vermutlich 1 pro Jahr. Also der hat nicht gesagt, wie viel, der hat nur gesagt schneller.
I'm not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
Die grauen Haare bei Thrall im Bart.
You are not your past, Anduin.
Ja, das darf man auch nicht vernachlässigen, Kilo. Das geht nicht. Körperpflege immer, auch wenn es einem nicht gut geht.
I trust you.
Wann ist denn sein Licht erloschen? Na, der Kerkermeister hat den doch übernommen. Im Schlund. Hat den mit Arthas seiner Seele quasi verflucht. Oder keine Ahnung, wie man das jetzt sagen soll.
They're getting worse.
Wie bet hier ist sie?
Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will.
Aber ich finde, sie haben den optisch halt ein bisschen zu krass verändert. Der sieht ja wirklich jedes Add-on komplett anders aus.
I'm not sure yet.
Und der Chris, der spricht Thrall?
But that sword was aimed at someone.
Hallo Nightcrawler. Das ist Teaser aufs neue Add-on, ja. The War Within wird der erste Teil von der World Soul Saga. Der zweite Teil war irgendwas mit Midnight. Und der dritte Teil war The Last Titan. Oh, ich hab mir das gemerkt. Ich bin eine Maschine. Tja, Leute. Schön war's. Das muss sich im Kino Hammer anhören, ja. Bin mal gespannt, wie gut das wird und hoffe, dass wir wieder auf einem guten Weg sein wird. WoW, also, wie gesagt, ich bin aber wahrscheinlich, keine Ahnung, da einfach ein bisschen anders. Ich finde, WoW hat von seiner Qualität nichts eingebüßt. Nur die Spieler. Die Spieler wollen immer mehr, schnell, schnell und wundern sich dann, warum es keinen neuen Content gibt. Früher haben die das einfach noch viel mehr und viel länger genossen. Weil immer wenn man neu in ein Gebiet reinkommt, denkt man sich, wow, geil. Und dann plötzlich ist es, bläh. Ja, an wem liegt denn das jetzt? Blizzard hat ja nicht im Nachhinein plötzlich das Gebiet schlechter gemacht.